Trading smart money concepts has never been easier, thanks to the Wyckoff Indicator. At Arielfx, we have spent the last couple of years automating smart money concepts. I want to run you guys through 3 trades I took this month using the indicator. So, firstly, we're going to be running through a trade on Euro USD. I'm going to be opening up the strategy tester, and then we're going to hop into some analysis on TradingView. So as you can see, we have a beautiful sell signal sent out over here after we had a break of order flow. Now, these white lines represent divergences between volume and price, and the large blue box you see represents a higher time frame buy to sell movement. So hopping into TradingView, let me walk you through this one. So here we have the Euro USD trade in TradingView. I like to do my analysis outside of MetaTrader. It's a lot clearer and easier for me. So the indicator actually sends sell or buy alerts straight to your phone. Absolutely awesome, right? Now, firstly, we saw this buy to sell movement, okay? Banks are buying up to sell off, okay? And what else do we see? We see clear bearish structure, lower low, lower low, right? Low, lower low. We see a push back into our area of interest. That was that big blue box you saw within MetaTrader. Now, just to make it a bit easier, right, I am showing the price and volume divergence right here. So what's happening right here is price is rising, however volume is falling, and that is a very clear indication of a reversal. Now over here we have a low. This is not structure really, it is order flow. So we have an order flow low, and then we have a break of order flow, and that is where the indicator sent a signal, right? That sell signal. Now that is when you want to enter into your trade with your stop loss above the previous high. Now, where did I target, or what did I target? Well, clearly we are in a bearish market, and it would be very logical to target the previous low, because price is marking down. We have a lower high followed by a lower low followed by a lower high, and what is the next logical step? A lower low. Now this was a 1 to 7 trade. It's a beautiful example of the indicator doing its work. Now let's hop into the next example on NZD CAD. Now we're back in MT5, and I just want to run you guys through the input settings real quick before we get into the example on NZD CAD. So I have set the higher time frame where the indicator is looking for buy to sells or sell to buys, also known as order blocks. Right, on the higher time frame, it is looking at the 4 hourly, and then our area of interest is between the 61.82 and the 92.22% retracement. Okay, I know that's a bit interesting, like why these numbers? We have spent hundreds of hours backtesting, and these are the most probable zones for a reversal. Now we just have a bunch of lower time frame structure settings and some volume settings, but I'm not going to get into that right now because I don't really want to waste your time. So we're in the month of September still. All these trades were taken this month, and we're hopping into the backtest. Now, we actually had 2 examples on NZD CAD this month. We had this trade over here, but I did not take it. Unfortunately, I was not monitoring price, and it is not in a session which we trade. So this would have been an easy trade as well, but as I said, we did not take that one. Now going on to the example that I did take, and it was an absolutely beautiful trade. The strategy test is extremely fast, so let's get into this one. Yet again, we have this blue box, so as I mentioned previously, right, that is denoting higher time frame structure. Easy peasy. And here we have volume and price diverging. Over here we have a low break of order flow, and then we see a beautiful collapse in price. Absolutely stunning. We're going to do the same thing, hop into TradingView and chat about this. Here I have marked out the trade on TradingView, and we see that higher time frame buy to sell movement. Okay, exact same concept as earlier. And we see a beautiful build-up of liquidity over here and over here. Right, before I take a trade, that the indicator sends out, I have a trading plan that I follow, right, allowing me to enter only on the most optimal points and only take the best trades. This setup is kind of a cookie print of the previous one, right? Liquidity build up, previous buy to sell, trading into that area, and here we had, right, our low, break of order flow. That's where that signal was sent out. Okay, little bit of drawdown after you entered, and then simply targeting the previous low that I marked out here. And I did actually take partials over here when we ran the liquidity a bit low after the run, and then I let the trade continue. It's always best to get your stop loss to break even as soon as you can, just to ensure that you are risk free and that you can continue trading. So we're about to hop into the last example on CAD Chef, and this was an absolute beauty. So let's get back to MetaTrader. So far we've only been looking at short positions, and this is the first buy that we're going to be covering, and it is on CAD Chef, right? This trade actually came in on the 1st of the month, and let me run you through this. Right, all these lines are representing divergences, right, between volume and price. We've already covered that, and this right here is representing that higher time frame area of interest. As you can see, the buy signal came in there, and I didn't have a lot of time to get into the trade, but fortunately alerts get sent straight to my phone, get a notification, check that, hop onto TradingView and simply execute. It's as easy as that, right? This trade ran beautifully. But yet again, let's hop into TradingView and continue the analysis. Now that we're in TradingView, you can see why I took this trade. We have this beautiful buildup of liquidity right here, right? All over here we have beautiful equal lows. We have a trend line forming, a little rejection of that trend line just to build more liquidity. And then we had this beautiful manipulative push to the downside, a sell to buy movement, right? All of you trade smart money concepts and Wyckoff will be familiar with this movement. Now anyway, we push into the area, right? And once we've pushed into this area, we see volume and price diverge yet again. Now this tends to happen all the time, right? When we see price come into a sponsored candle or a manipulative push, right? As we trade into that, volume and price are disagreeing. Why? Because it was institutions sponsoring that move, pushing price into that direction. So they're actually closing off sell orders within here. And when they close off sell orders, they're forced to buy, and that is why price pushes up so viciously. Now, after we see our volume and price divergence, right, exact same thing as in the sell side or short positions, we see a break of order flow right here, right, that little wick, and the indicator sent a buy signal straight to my phone. Awesome, right? What I did was I targeted these equal highs. I could have gone for this move up here. However, I wanted to play it safe, and I went for a beautiful 1 to 5.64 RR. Now, simply just entered by market as I did for all the previous trades and let this thing run. Now, I know this indicator seems too good to be true, but trust me, we've put as much effort as we can into this. The team at Arielfx is dedicated to bring you guys the best software and trading education possible. If you would like to find out more, visit www.arielfx.com, check the link out in the description, or join our free Discord channel. Thank you for watching, and please leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment with any question you might have. We're always happy to answer them. Have a great day, traders.